Hi Capricorn, this is Leah Fresh Astrology. My website is www.freshastrology.com. You can go there to order a personal reading or a life coaching session. I also have a variety of programs that I'm offering. They fill up quickly just because I'm trying to connect with people within them, so I can only take so many. But be on the lookout for those if you're interested, learning more about your chart or learning more about a certain theme. Right now I'm going to focus on money and finances, and the first one filled up quickly, so just look for that if you kind of want to work on that in your life right now. So for the eclipses, this is happening February 15th. And it's across the Aquarius-Leo axis. We've been dealing with this axis for a while, so this area of the chart might feel quite familiar. It can have to do with marriage, it can have to do with your daily work life, how you spend your time, your workaday dollar, how you earn it, all those themes, how you spend. So it's earning, spending, how you actually earn the money, the labor that's required. It's also your value system. What are you valuing and realizing about your values? Also, like I said, marriage. So marriages could be beginning and ending for various Capricorns. Jobs could be beginning and ending for various Capricorns. The North-South node axis is also falling across the axis of the eclipse, and has been. And what I want to say about that is all the stuff I was just saying about how you work every day, where you work every day, how you earn your money, even marriage issues, money issues, in terms of what's going out, what's coming in. Those are informative. All that, it helps you inform your decisions, but the tip of the arrow, kind of your true north, is this north node area in Leo that's in your 8th house. And there, I would say for you guys that it's really about paying attention to your wounds, your psychological wounds, opening all those dark closets and looking inside, dusting out, cleaning out the dark closets that have been where hidden psychological stuff is. So doing a little house cleaning psychologically is important. The psychology of money is very, very important. Thinking about what is hidden back there. What is your psychology of money? Did you know you even had a psychology of money? Sometimes it takes a little poking around and digging to get at what is down there, what foundation has been laid in your life to create the money beliefs that you have and the kind of emotional world you have around money. How has that developed? How can you take a look at it clearly and then decide where you want to make changes, if you want to make changes, and where. So there's a lot of psychological house cleaning, which is emotional and sometimes not the favorite thing to do. Capricorns aren't fond of expressing a lot of emotion. It's not their favorite. Like they're fine with happy emotions and excitement and joy and all that stuff, but it's like the harder emotions are not the favorite territory for the Capricorn. For a lot of the signs, but certainly for a Capricorn, you'd rather, that 8th house really does feel like this nice little vault where you can just stick everything and you don't have to think about it. But this is a time with the North Node in there where it really does want some light thrown on it. Of course, all the light around this eclipse is going to feel like it's all around your daily work and what you're earning and spending and marriage and your value system, and it's going to feel very intense down in that area. And there are people there too where they're intense. There's intensity going on there, and it can feel like, I don't have time to go over to that 8th house. Whatever you're talking about, that 8th house vault, let's just keep it a vault because I'm busy over here just trying to make my living. I've got to work hard, I don't like my job, I want to change my job, but I can't, or I've got so many bills to pay, like whatever you're talking about, that's nice, but you know, I can't do that, I don't have time. That's how it's gonna feel for a lot of you, like, I'm already doing, I mean, it feels kind of like I'm stretched thin in so many areas here to do with work and trying to earn money. Just this whole psychology of money, like if I have time for that, that sounds good, because Capricorns love money, as they should. They're designed to be about business and commerce. They're designed to be in the world of business, and money is a part of that. So there's nothing bad about that, but there's just a lot of intensity down in where you do your daily work, something around that. There may be some changes going on, or you're just unhappy there. There's some karmic things informing, so the south node always informs the north node as to direction finding. So the stuff going on there is informative, and you do need to notice how it makes you feel, especially internally, how it makes your body feel, you know, some of these issues. And then, but what wants to happen is to kind of rise out of that area from time to time, to toggle back and forth between dealing with your daily stuff you have to deal with. You do have to show up at work, presumably, if you work. You do have to show up, you know, for certain things in life, but to toggle back and forth with understanding that there is a psychological vault, an emotional vault that needs to be opened up and swept out, and you need to see what's in there. And that takes some time, and these eclipse areas can help you see in there. But it's also a time, there's a little more fun involved, where you could find that you get an increase in income. Or if it doesn't just arrive, you could go out and seek it, but you might explore what you would like to have in income, explore what you would like your income to look like. Maybe not forever, but at least over the next 2 to 5 years. Where would you, what figures pop into your mind? You know, what would you like your annual increase to be this year? And how about next year? And how about the next year? See kind of what kind of arc of income feels good to you. You know, we can be silly about it and say, well, you know, $1 billion, and maybe if you're already a millionaire, that's fine. And you can still say $1 billion if that's really where you see yourself going, and there's nothing wrong at all with that. The sky is the limit as far as I'm concerned, but a lot of you will have something good and solid and something that feels good to you that's a lot lower than that, but still feels like it would really make you feel good inside. It would improve your self-worth. It feels more like what you deserve. So anything that's going upward would be good. The only person who would be thinking, I need less, would be someone who really could do with less and feel better about it. Maybe you're working too hard to become a billionaire, and you'd be fine as a millionaire, and you could let go of some of the, like, dog eat dog, what a terrible saying, world of the daily grind. Maybe you can release your grip a little bit and explore why it is that, you know, being a millionaire isn't enough, and you have to keep scrambling to get higher and higher in your income level. What psychological thing is driving you? Is it a fear of scarcity? Is it a fear of losing all your money? Is it a fear that somebody's after you and they're going to take it all? Competition, this like mysterious competition. What's driving you for more, more, more? So there's some people out there who maybe they could relax and just be a little more circumspect about why it is they feel, even though they're, you know, vastly more wealthy than most of the planet, but still feel like they're scrambling and there's all this drama. Maybe it's your turn to just say, you know, I could live with less than $1 billion. You know, I could, you know, rather than 500 million, maybe I could live on, I could eke by on, you know, 300 million, and relax a little bit. You know, maybe looking at your values. Are you in sync with your values when you're working like a dog and you're not, don't need to? Even for those of you who could reasonably want to for good reason, want to improve your income, is how you're feeling about it and driving yourself in sync with values that really work for you. Is there a way you could bring your values more in sync with how you're going about improving your income? And what that involves. What are you doing to yourself to make that leap, to manage your finances better, or to do something with your finances? Are you doing it in a way that feels good? That's something to explore right now. So that is what's going on for you guys, and I hope that helps a little bit. If you want any coaching around it, that is what I do. I work mostly, we don't do a lot of goal setting. We do set some goals, but not a lot. We're really working on that internal navigation. How do you make these choices? How do you know when to make a choice and what choice to make? That's what we work on. All right, take care, guys.